Hello everyone, I'm Basher Bacon, Cub Reporter, and welcome to this video produced by the Munster Literature Centre. The centre is the house where Frank O'Connor, the famous writer, was born, and these days it's the hub of creative poetry in Cork, and it is here to provide a centre for poets who have written already and for young poets who are just becoming interested in writing. And what the centre did was it sent out a shout out for young poets to enter a competition for Crannoon and Og 2021, and we had a great response. Oh, hello everyone. Now, young people all over Cork and beyond entered for the poetry competition, and we've selected 10 winning poems that we think are worthy of book tokens. So, let's get straight to it. The first poem that I'm going to read is from Paddy, aged 11. Summer's coming. I woke up this morning and it was so bright. Finally it's Friday to my delight. School's nearly done after such a weird year. It's time to start thinking of summer and cheer. Everyone eats ice cream and has loads of fun on hot perfect days with the shining sun. You can stay out till late till you're called for your dinner, a barbecue for tea. Wow, what a winner! And tired at night, I head up to my bed, and I really look forward to the summer ahead. And you know what I really like about this poem, guys? It's that it's so optimistic, like Paddy's using words like bright, delight, cheer, fun, perfect, and brilliant alliteration at the end. Wow, what a winner! That's brilliant, Paddy, nice one. And this next poem is by Grace, aged 12. There will be time, I hope and pray, when I can see my friends one day. There will be time when this is over for us to play in fields of clover. There will be time when days are fine as COVID-19 leaves us behind. There will be time, I know there will, when quarantine is no longer a thrill. And when that day it comes along, we will sing a happy song and meet our friends and play once more, just like we did before. That's really beautiful, Grace. Nice job. And this next poem now is from Lorelei, aged 10. Peas in a pod. There were peas in a pod. One yelled out, "Call me Todd!" An apple shouted, "I want to live in a chapel." Soon a grape exclaimed, "I want a pet ape." Then piped up a banana, "I want a bandana." Nearby the strawberry squealed, "I wish to be back in the field." Then the lemon exclaimed, "I wish to never be tamed." Somewhere close by avocado sighed, "I wish I was at the seaside." Then the pear proclaimed, "I need this all explained." And do you know what I really like about what Lorelei is doing here with the rhyming? She is apple and chapel and grape and ape, right? Except apple and grape are not at the end of their lines. They're in the middle, so there's some lovely internal rhyming going on. Brilliant. Now, boys and girls, some of you might be wondering, what's that there, la? That is Frank. And Frank is a dog, and I've called him Frank. Isn't that right, Frank? Hello, boy. Frank says hello. No, Frank is only papier-mâché. Oh, sorry about that, Frank. But the thing is, he's made out of papier-mâché, out of Frank O'Connor books, like the paper that comes from the Frank O'Connor books. And he's also reading a Frank O'Connor book, which is brilliant. And Frank has gone everywhere with the Munster Literature Centre. He's gone to festivals and he's gone to launches and loads of openings and poetry readings and stuff like that. You're famous, aren't you? Aren't you? You are. Now, boys and girls, we'll have a look at another 3 poems, okay? And the first one is from Jocelyn, aged 12. Climate change. When we first arrived in this beautiful earth, we didn't really understand its true worth. Now that it's slowly slipping away, we wish we could go back to that day. We are polluting the earth with most things we do. Our earth will be as good as new. People are pointlessly cutting down trees and needlessly killing the bees. Countless animals are on the endangered list. We need to grow up and start acknowledging this. We are putting too much plastic into our ocean and we are causing a lot of commotion. We are driving our cars and we think that it's fine, but we don't realise that we're running out of time. The ice caps are melting, just think. The polar bears and penguins are going extinct. Think about changing your lifestyle. Come on now, our earth needs to smile. We need to do something now, there isn't much time. That's why we put it into a rhyme. And you know what, I really like what Jocelyn did. She had the problems, but then she's laid out the solutions. Think, come on now, we need to do something now. That's really brilliant stuff, Jocelyn, nice one. Bobby. Bobby is my pony, he is my one and only. He looks like he is bright white, and I knew that I am right. But that pony is grey, people say. I take him to shows, will we win? No one knows. I ride him every day, sometimes in his stable he would rather stay to eat hay. Sometimes he is bold, and won't do what he is told. He has just been clipped, his hair needs to be snipped. He is always looking for treats, carrots, apples or polo sweets. He is my best friend, and I will love him to the end. Aisling 8. This Garden of Delight. This poem is about a garden that I've known almost all my life. I go there every day and sometimes at night, this Garden of Delight. In spring, the world is waking up, though you might not see a buttercup. You can see crocuses and daffodils, cherry blossom and bluebells too in this Garden of Delight. In summer, the garden is full of life, the scent of flowers fill the air, the roses bloom, lilac too, beauty beyond compare in this Garden of Delight. In autumn, the leaves are turning brown, the fruit is ready to pick, bramble to berry, oak to acorn, rose to rosehip, and many more in this Garden of Delight. In winter, some may think it dull, and some may think it boring, but I find it just as interesting with snowdrops and winter jasmine in this Garden of Delight. Anna, age 10. And do you know what I really love? That what Anna did. She knows her seasons so well, right? She has her spring, her summer, her autumn and her winter, but she also knows the flowers and the plants and the blooms that go into each season, like spring, crocuses and daffodils and cherry blossom and bluebells, and in summer, roses, lilac, in autumn, bramble to berry, oak to acorn. What a great line, Anna. And in winter, she has her snowdrops and her winter jasmine. You know, it's really brilliant stuff. It would make you want to go out into the garden. It's really, really inspirational. Guys, girls, I was just thinking there, right? If you were thinking away to yourself, oh, I'm not a poet and oh, I can't write poetry, then don't worry. Frank O'Connor even, he had to work really, really hard to be a writer. There's a display board downstairs and it says his story, The Lucy's, for example, was rewritten up to 50 times in order to ensure that the voice is spoke directly to the reader. So that's the message. If Frank O'Connor has to work really hard at being a brilliant writer, then you don't be afraid at working really, really hard. Just write the poem again and then write it again until you're happy with it, and then you're a poet. Now, the next poem we're going to read is this lovely one from Sienna. The Cat's Life. I am a fat hairy cat and my name is Spree. I love my home but I run free and do what I want. I may seem ungrateful but I am playful. When I am given a bowl of chicken I get so happy I start paw licking. But you won't see me eating it so fast before that pesky dog goes past. You will never see a mouse near the house because those little critters know I pounce. After I've been fed, I sleep on Sienna's top bunk bed, even though Mum said I am not allowed, but all I have to do is give a little meow, and my Sienna's heart fills with joy, and she hugs me and hides me amongst her cuddly toys. What a lovely poem by Sienna. Lockdown. During lockdown my smile turns to a frown. Nowhere to go in my lovely new gown. As I sat in my room with nowhere to go, I learned a new language on Duolingo. We had to learn an online school, and at first it seemed quite cool, but after a while of not seeing my friends, I was wondering just when this would end. 2 km was the limit to walk, and you couldn't meet up with your friends to talk. I walked around the empty streets, all I could feel with the mask on my cheeks. I missed being by the sea. All I had was the River Lee. There was people dying left and right, and I was stuck in my house day and night. We couldn't see anyone at all. We had to communicate through phone calls. But now that people are staying away, maybe, just maybe, it will be normal someday. By Louise, aged 12. My Pug, by Grace, 10. His nose is short and scruffy, his ears hang rather low, and he always brings back the stick no matter how far it goes. He gets scolded rather often for things he shouldn't do, like lying on our beds and barking and eating all our shoes. He always wants to be going where he isn't supposed to go. He tracks up the house when it's snowing. Oh, puppy, I love you so. Summertime. Beautiful flowers that you planted all alone, as birds fly upon you on a pathway of stone. Children out playing, while butterflies circle. No hugs for boys and girls. It can only be virtual. Here comes the ice cream van. Children sprint to their houses for coins. Please let one of the ice creams be mint. There's that knock on the door so loud. I know which friend that is. Along comes a cloud. The rain appears. Typical Irish weather. So we bolt through the park, laughing together. The Atlantic Ocean, oh, so cold. So my wetsuit goes on. Let's start with my toes. A fab walk on the beach collecting shells. Oh, how I love summer and the story it tells. Stay safe, everyone, I wish you well. By Sinead, 11. And you know what I really love about this poem, Sinead? How you've got so much emotion and feelings into just a few lines, like that fantastic verse. There's that knock on my door so loud. I know which friend it is. Along comes a cloud. The rain appears. Typical Irish weather. So we bolt through the park laughing together. That's really brilliant, brilliant stuff, Sinead. Keep up the good work. Now, everyone, the Munster Literature Centre would like to thank you very, very much for having entered the poetry competition, and we hope that you will read a really brilliant book, what you get out of the book token. I'm Basher Bacon. I'm going to say goodbye, over and out. Choo, choo. And Frank, we go for a walk, will we? What? Frank says that he's too lazy to go for a walk, that I have to carry him instead. Come on, we go, so. Woo!